Well, a very good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our Harcourt's Holmwood auction rooms. We're not normally here on a Thursday. In fact, we've got a special auction today. Jenny Rolton has been the lead marketing consultant at the Superior Urban Townhouse, executive style, as new, at number 69 Edgware Road. And the reason I say it is a special auction is that the auction was scheduled for another week or two, but we've received an offer in advance of that scheduled auction date, so we call the auction forward. And the property is going to be sold with certainty. That is for sure. In a moment, Jenny's going to announce the amount of the offer that's been accepted, that's been brought forward. You have your opportunity to bid and compete, so good luck to you. You know the owner's reserve's effectively been met, but it will be sold at or above that figure. So good luck to you, and I hope you can get hold of the property. I would recommend it to you. At this great end of the St Albans, Edgware, right on the edge of the village. Jenny Rolton, of course, no one knows more about properties like this or this complex, I believe, with first-hand experience. Jenny, being a co-resident yourself, of course, you're an expert in it. I'm just going to quickly introduce people here. We've got our Managing Director there, Tony Jenkins, is overseeing proceedings. Karen Kennedy is our executive in charge, as well as Gerard Rolton, current manager of St Albans, as well as Nicola Cray, who is our manager here up at Ilam 2. We've got Amy and Kelly in behind the technology today because we are streaming on Auctions Live, so thanks to those, including our sellers who have joined us watching online. Now, the property that you bid for, 69 Edgware Road in St Albans. Now, let's just go through the rules of the auction. They're very, very simple in this situation because I won't be vendor bidding. There'll be no pausing to negotiate, and the property won't be withdrawn from sale. It'll just be a good old-fashioned auction. It's on the market. You bid if you like, but if not, the hammer will come down. I can still nominate the bidding increments. I'll leave it up to you. Any cash of the Kiwi is going to be pretty good today on top of that figure. And just if the team from Harcourt's are bidding for buyers, I would identify those people to you. You know if you're successful, and if you've not done so already, then a signature on the agreement to form a contract, a 10% deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you know that we will, if we've not done so already ourselves, give you a copy of the REA Residential Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide. The property is a freehold estate at number 69 Edgware Road. It's just going to come up on your screens as well. Lightly lived in, as I say, I think just around about 30 days only, so it's only just getting going. The size of the parcel is 121 squares. The rest of the legal description is absolutely exact. The 11th of September is the settlement date. On my agreement, I see there was some flexibility. You might be working to an alternative date. That would be fine. There is additional clauses in the agreement, but your legal advisor would have had touched off on those for you and got you comfortable to bid. And I think the redevelopment and transformation of our inner city has just meant that we had to get cracking with our urban, stylish living. And I think this just shows how when you do it at the high end of the specification with a good bit of vision, and just with that a little bit of extra, I suppose, specification and style and design, this is the product you get. Hasn't it got a fantastic footprint across the two levels, dedicating that downstairs to the living? And that was a real feature from my visit, is the copious space that you have in your big lounge area. You choose where your dining situation is, and that kitchen's so easily accessible. Of course, the northwest decking is an absolute bonus, and you just stack those doors back. That'll be lovely for you, particularly on afternoons like today. Sumptuous accommodation upstairs. The 3-bed, 2-bath configuration is going to work well for you. Just that little bit extra up there as well. Beautifully appointed bathrooms, I thought. Extra internal access garaging. And as Gerard, you would concur that the off-street parking situation is just a little bit better in this situation as well, being so close to the city. You'll love the delights of the Edgware Village. And don't forget, just for posterity, that you've got the Christchurch Girls' High, Christchurch Boys' High school zoning, which is much in demand. Jenny, any comments you'd like to make? But you do need to announce the offer, but over to you.
No, I've got no further comments to add, but it is with great delight that I would like to announce the brought forward price of $956,000.
956. There we are. We're on the market and selling at 956,000. Who's going to bid in advance of that figure for number 6 at 9 Edgware Road? 956. First chance, is someone going to say 60, sir? I can see you getting ready over here on the windows. 60 if you like at 956. I'll give you one of them. Twice. Third call is a very discerning type of resident in this area, I know. at 9:56. I believe there's a couple more in that bracket that are going to be moving in. The property at 9:56. It goes, happily gone and sold. So very well. Nice and easily, superbly done. And as if I think you've got some credit to take there too. So welcome to the neighbourhood. Jenny Rolton, you'd love to have those people there. Thank you, Harcourts Holmwood. Thanks for joining us online. And to the McQuilkins, we appreciate your custom. Good afternoon.